imagine, can you remember how the ocean smells? Can you remember how the waves make you feel? Can you recall those moments where you swam in the ocean or you had a beautiful fun day? You know, when we recall, we remember stuff. And when we remember stuff, it is almost as if we are there again. And recalling is such a beautiful thing to do, especially when you're feeling a little bit down in the dumps, and when you're feeling a little bit like you've lost your hope, or you feel a little bit shaken up of the unknown. Why don't you recall today? Why don't you recall good times? Why don't you recall cherished moments with family? And as we said, recall the times that you had those beautiful ocean walks, and the beautiful times we received joy through the activities that you did as a family or with someone special. When we remember the good times, when we remember the joy, we're recalling it into our beingness, and it lifts us up. And then you can even share those moments with the people around you. You know, can you remember when we did that? And can you remember when we did that? And you start talking about it, and perhaps you're sharing a few good laughs and a few very special memories. What we tend to do more often is we recall the bad times. We recall the negative. So therefore we live in the past, and we recall things like, oh, but that has happened before, so it will happen again, or I don't want to go there again because I remember how bad that was. And we find ourselves recalling the not so good, recalling those incidents that caused us fear. And then we try with all of our might and with so much resistance to not have those situations again, that we are more in the negative than in the present moment and recalling the joy and the good. So today's message and today's daily guidance is to work with the energy of recall, to remember the good, remember the miracles, remember the blessings. And instead of saying, oh, this lockdown is getting to me today, remember the times when you had a picnic. Remember the times when you had a beautiful gathering and a braai with friends, and all the jokes and the good times that happened there. Remember nature. Remember the beautiful walks you had. Remember the beautiful road trips you had. So when you do that, you remember. And when you remember, you recreate. It's all the REs, isn't it? Because when you remember something and you're in that vibration now, you are recreating that vibration. So then it doesn't matter that you are not at the ocean. It doesn't matter that you are not where you are, what you recalled, but it matters that you are feeling that vibration in your present moment now. And that's what's important. That is how you can raise your vibration. We know that we stay in the present moment. We know that it's in the present moment that we create. And so can you imagine what can happen for you today if you create joy, if you recreate those beautiful connections with nature, if you recreate harmony, if you recreate laughter, if you recreate connections with loved ones. So when you recall, you remember something and you share it and you feel it, and then you recreate that exact vibration in that moment. And that also helps us to live in the present moment. Yes, Tennille, hello. It helps us to vibe it. It helps us to bring in a vibration that you can experience when it feels that everything is against you, when it feels that there's no hope, when it feels that, you know, everything is getting a bit too much and you're not really sure which way things are going. So today's practical guidance is about recalling the good times and recreating those vibrations and remembering what it felt like when you were feeling good, when you received miracles, when you received kindness, when you were on the receiving end of so many beautiful blessings and moments with family. To assist us to, I am just receiving now a message about clairaudience. And you do know that clairaudience is the receiving through the ear. When we receive through clairaudience, we hear our thoughts, or we become aware of sounds, or we become aware of conversations, or, you know, sometimes you get just a feeling in your ear that it's like ringing or pulsating, and then you know, okay, stop, listen, so that you can listen to the guidance of your heart that's coming through at that time. Archangel Zadkiel can assist us to receive and to hear what we need to hear in this moment. So please also take some time today to listen, What are you listening to? What are those repetitive thoughts that keep on coming up for you? Are you listening to them? What are the conversations that you keep on hearing? Are you listening to them? If you close your eyes and you've missed the ocean, are you listening to the sound of the waves if you miss it? If you miss your beautiful hikes and your walks, are you closing your eyes and are you listening to the sounds of the forest? Are you listening to nature? It is a good day. And so as you recall, as you remember the good things, as you recall the good stuff, as you're recreating good vibes, take a moment to stay there and listen very carefully to what you are receiving, because you will be receiving guidance through that moment. Remember, when you do that, you are in the present moment. And when you are in the present moment, you are creating. What are you creating in your present moment? What does your present moments look like? Are they filled with creation? Or are they filled with fear? Are they filled with gratitude? Or are they filled with worry? Are they filled with positives and beautiful memories and joy? Or are they filled with all the stuff of the past that you fear will come back again? So that is just what we receive today. Archangel Zadkiel, the Archangel of mercy, of grace, of compassion, a great teacher for us. And so draw on the teachings of Archangel Zadkiel today, and you will receive them in your heart. When you take some time out to listen and just stop all the noise, but truly listen, you will receive the guidance you need for this day. So how do we hear guidance? How can we hear Archangel Zadkiel's guidance in our hearts? Just listen. Just listen. So when you receive those thoughts over and over again and we discard them so quickly, stop and just go, I'm hearing, I'm listening, I hear, I listen. When you listen and you hear the same song over and over again, go, stop. I hear, I listen. Look up the lyrics. When you chat with your family about beautiful memories and experiences you've been through, then say, stop. Let's just close our eyes and go to that forest and go to that ocean. I hear, I listen. The message and the guidance for today is recall, remember, recreate those vibes, and listen and receive the guidance you need. Yes, the reset circle. Guys, the reset circle is starting on the 1st of May, so please join up, as the first theme is reset to a new life, reset to a new way of being. And so if you haven't looked up or read about our Reset Circle community, please do so today and join us before the 1st of May so that you are in time for our